Welcome back to the shop. It's Monday, the 4th of June, 2018.
Hi, everybody.
Alrighty, let's start where we always do with who was here this weekend. Kind of was a busy weekend, not as busy as the weekend before, but it was kind of busy. Jay come by and seen us. Daniel, Kimmy, and the Butterbean all come by and spent yesterday with us, right? Yeah, yesterday.
Yep.
Had a good time, played with Butterbean a bunch here in the shop, and I think played a little tag and hide and seek and a couple other things with her while she was here. But really had a good time, so it's kind of fun to have everybody over. Didn't get a lot of shop work done, but we had a great time. Alright, let's move on. Alright, let's talk about this week in the shop and what all we did. We kind of continue with where we were last week, and that was loading up the boxes and everything here on the table and getting them loaded up in the trailer. What we're doing is going through most of this stuff upstairs. We've taken a little bit out of the shed, I think, and a little bit out of the mom cave, but most everything is coming from upstairs. So we're really cleaning up there, and it's starting to look pretty good.
Looking real nice.
Some space up there, and getting a nice trailer load of stuff. We went to an auction on Saturday night and had a great time there, and we picked up these couple of little things here. We actually picked up a fair amount of stuff, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of stuff.
At good prices.
Yeah, got some good prices on it. I picked up some steel handrails out there. We're going to make some desks and some, I think, what else did we decide?
Tables.
Desk and bars and tables out of that. I picked up another metal chair. I left it there, forgot to get it. I picked up a couple other things, just really neat stuff that we got. Some really good potential projects and
stuff for trucks and trailers and.
Yeah. Got another hand truck, another dolly, really good shape. So we got a lot of good stuff there. So really had a great time. We also picked up our piano that we got a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
And loaded it up in the trailer. Had help there, and then when Mom and I got home next day, we unloaded it by ourselves and drug that big old heavy piano from the front of the house all the way back into Michael's old room and put it in the wall. That was a workout. I don't want to do that again.
No, that hurt.
We'll just leave that there.
It hurt.
That was a big deal.
We'll just cut a hole in the wall and lift it up.
That's it. Right out through that wall and just put the tractor in and just push on the back of the tractor.
That's it.
We got a late week call to make, and actually started off with the text at work to make a sign about, so big, going away party for somebody who's going to be leaving work, one of the other departments. But I got a text initially and said, hey, we need to sign. The guy who was going to make it for us backed out, and then got a call Saturday night. But bad thing is we got to have the sign really together by tomorrow. Take it in tomorrow, so I was going to finish it up tonight. Be interesting. We'll take some pictures of it, but we won't show that until next week, until after the sign's already been presented to the person, which is going to be on the 6th, Wednesday the 6th. So we've got a short turnaround time. Then I got a request for some wood. Now, a friend of mine at work wants to build 2 bedside tables, and he wanted poplar, but I'm going to take him some samples because he's wanting to take and stain it, and I'm just not sure he's going to be happy with staining poplar, so I'm going to take him some white oak, some red oak, and a little bit of poplar samples. I'm going to take them in tomorrow, let him take them home, stain them, and see what he wants, but I got a feeling he's going to change his mind on that. And then this evening, while I was getting ready to leave work, somebody asked me, said, hey, aren't you a woodworker? And I said, yeah. And said, where do you get your wood? I said, well, we got a sawmill, and we saw it ourselves. And his eyes kind of lit up, and he said, well, we got trees we're cutting down at my house. Are you interested in them? So he's going to get with me, and we may be getting some oak. He says primarily oak. Looking forward for that. Probably the big news. Big news is we put air conditioners in the windows of the
Yeehaw!
So we put the smaller ones in there. I was going to put one of that big air conditioner, that 230 volt air conditioner here, but we kind of have an air conditioner size to window size ratio problem there. Just we're measuring by about that much, and might as well be a mile. So anyhow, we got 2 smaller ones in here, but it's doing a good job, isn't it? So last week this time we were dying in here doing this, and really, really, really feels good. All right, let's move on. All right, now we're doing a part of the show where we talk about what we got done for this week. So projects completed. Well, we only got really one thing done, and that was thanks to Kimmy. The Kimster come in yesterday, kind of hung out in the shop with us while we played with Butterbean, and Mama worked on that sign that we're doing. She's doing some wood burning on it. Kimmy painted Santa Claus's face on one of our sign people, that's probably why I always call them sign people.
Not sign people.
Well, you know what I'm talking about. The same things I've been calling sign people for the last 2 years.
Like our scarecrows.
Yeah, like our wood scarecrows and stuff. But we had the Santa Claus blank already made, and Kimmy was wanting something to do, so she jumped on that and did that. We do have to make some scarecrows. We've got to make some flags that we're going to work on here, and we'll talk more about that in a little bit. But that's only a completed project that we actually got done, so that would thank you, Kimmy. We appreciate that. All right, let's move on a little bit. Let's talk about shows and markets. Markets and shows, nothing has really changed. We're going to the Lakewood 400 Antiques Market the 15th, 16th, and 17th of this month. Gosh, it's hard to believe we're into June. The year is half over with.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Father's Day on its way.
That's it. And we're going to be in Atlanta, or in Cummings, Georgia, up at the Market 400 during Father's Day. So y'all just give me a call or a text or whatever. But sure would love to hear from you. But looking forward to that show. It's going to be our first time in our new spot that we're going to be in. We're going to be in that spot for the next 3 months. And I forget the number. We're on A Hall, right where A Hall and B Hall meet. So if you get up there to see us, just stop at the front and ask
We're
them
like
where we are.
2 up from where we were before.
Yeah, and telling you you're there to see the dogs. You actually need to walk around the whole place. When you're coming up C Hall, you'll see us. So walk around the whole place and you'll find us. So looking forward to that. And then we're still going to be doing the Mule Day over in Washington, Georgia, but we'll talk more about that as it gets closer to that. All righty. Anything else we got coming up for shows or anything? Right?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Not that I can think of anyways.
Well, upcoming projects for Two Dogs. Okay, looks like we have a week here coming up with no rain. No rain.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yay.
It'll be nice to be dried out. So we're going to try to get on the mill and do some sawing. I may try to do some tomorrow night. But I need to saw up a little bit of, we were just talking about this. I think we're going to saw up that little bit of pecan we got. I think I'm going to saw up some of the maple. Definitely going to saw some of those pine logs in the cants so we get some of those pine logs from Daniel's and Daniel's place, and then I'm going to see if I can't saw up some of the pine cants that we already got into some 2x stock. I think we probably need to get some more of that because I still got to work on that project for you for Mother's Day, so we'll get that done. Then we're going to mill up some pine for the wooden flags that we make. Now, by milling them up, I'm talking about it's already been cut on the sawmill. What we're going to be doing is cutting them dimensional here. We're going to be running through the planer. I'll be cutting them down to 3.5. I think 3.5 is what we decided. Wide boards by probably about 3/4 inch. So I got that to do. Of course, that's always a fun job when you're out there running the planer. Kind of going to be outside, so it'll be hot and nasty, but we need to get that done. And then we need to start looking at organizing the show trailer and getting it ready because we're what, 9 days out or so?
Something like that.
Maybe quite 9 days. So we'll be getting ready to go do that again. So we're going to be working on that. And that's pretty much it. You're going to work on those few projects, get a couple of things done. We got to get that sign completed tonight that you're going to work on. And then I'm going to go around, I think, and get some of the wood in here that I'm going to be milling, some of that pine wood we're going to be milling, and get that all ready. So that's what's upcoming for the Two Dogs. All right.
Fun stuff.
Well, I think that's just about it for this evening. Do you have anything?
Not tonight.
Alrighty, yeah, kind of a slow week and short video. As always, we'd like to say thank you for watching the video. And remember, we'd love to see you back in the shop. Sound check. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check.
Sound check.
Welcome back to the shop. It's the 4th. When?
It's Monday.
It's Monday, the 4th of June.